Time for sports, and Abigail Senasosu has joined me in the studio with the latest. What's up?
It looks like with the EPL, the season that goes well for you, it starts from the blast of the whistle. We saw it with Leicester City, and we all said it was a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And then it continued to the end, and I think that at this point in time, it might not be too early with just about 18 games to go. If you throw in a towel and say, this is it for Pep Guardiola and his Manchester City, I don't think you'll be far from it. Because
I think George declared on this show that they've won the league after 16 games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because just look at it. That game against Newcastle, it was a difficult one. Pep accepted it, but they were able to beat that defense and just score a first half goal.
And they always get those difficult wins, don't they?
They do.
All these 18 wins have not been, you know, it's not like, for instance, what Barca did back in the day when it had Messi, Henry. I'm even talking about Messi, Henry, and Eto'o. Yeah. Yeah, that
era when everything was just going.
When we were having 6 goals and 5 goals and 4 goals.
I think that City are just living up to it. The buys Pep Guardiola did is working, whether you like it or not. But
I mean, this
18 games unbeaten. I don't.
This one, Ridwan was arguing with me about Ridwan Ibrahim Asante from our sports desk, because it was in case some of you don't know, was arguing with me about what difference Pep Guardiola has made. I think he's made every bit of a difference.
Yes, he has. I think that he's come to understand the England game, and he's really using it to his advantage. We're all worried that he had everything at his feet in Spain, so coming to England, how would it really go for him? But
and he did well in Germany as well.
Yes, I think that he's learned. For both players and managers to survive in the English Premier League, I think there should be a fast learner, because everything about the game is fast. So
particularly considering the kind of first season he had.
Yes.
Yeah, of course, he didn't perform terribly, but he didn't win anything.
And he's built upon it. And this is a side that is very difficult for you to beat.
Yeah.
Yes, Benitez accepted it, that they played defensively and tried to at least salvage a point, but it just didn't work. So I don't know, maybe I'd have to give in 15 points, Gaba, this time. I don't see City given that lead up in any way. They might lose or maybe draw some games, but
they'll have to lose 5 straight games.
And that is not possible with the way they are playing
to drop
now.
15 points.
It's very difficult. But then something of your interest, Virgil van Dijk. I was asking you this morning, 75 million for a defender.
Look,
I think the most was 52 for Mendy to City. Yes, you would argue that the buys are working, so you would also want to slash that money for a defender.
No, in the first place, for a team like Liverpool, where should we spend?
Yes, I accept that you have some defensive blunders.
If you have some money sitting there at the moment as Liverpool, it's the defense you have to spend.
Sure.
Yeah, so that being said, it then becomes about how much do you have to spend.
75 million.
Look, why are we looking down on defenders? Because in the past, apart from Fabio Cannavaro, how many defenders have won world best?
No.
Exactly. And even with Fabio Cannavaro's here, there was this argument about how he should have gone to Zidane, and Zidane had that headbutt with Materazzi in the World Cup, and so that messed up a lot of things. I mean,
So I say you're buying a world best player.
No, what I'm saying is that defenders are not appreciated in the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Because for you to tell, because we have to spend on the defense. But for you to question 75 million.
This is Virgil van Dijk from Celtic to Southampton, and all of a sudden, well, maybe he's adapted well in the English game, but is it that City and then Chelsea also want him, so you'd want to
that competition also raises the price.
The price.
That competition also, because I don't think we would have bought him for.
I hope he's able to solve all your problems. Yeah, you need a good central defender. Maybe Lauren is not doing well for you, but that amount, I'm just hoping he's able to live up to the billing. Well, Mohamed Salah, there was a lot of noise about him, but he's delivering.
There was a lot of noise about Paul Pogba when he was going to Man United. He initially floundered in the beginning, but he delivered. And I mean, it won't be the first time. Do you remember? Oh, I've forgotten his name. This tall player from. He eventually went to Aston Villa also.
Couch?
No. He's an English player. He ties his hair back. Oh, I've forgotten this guy's name. We bought him around the time that we bought Suarez.
So is it that you really want to defend this 75 million?
I think Andy Carroll.
Yeah.
Andy Carroll. Andy Carroll came to perform terribly. We didn't say anything. We didn't spend much on him, but he also came.
Okay, you didn't spend much on him, so you don't lose anything.
I think Virgil van Dijk is worth it.
And he's going to solve all. I mean, that's my problem. Is he going to solve all your defensive blunders? Just one person.
He's going to do a big. He's going to make a big difference.
Alan Shearer thinks that it's not worth it.
I disagree with Alan Shearer.
I agree with him 100%.
And I was taking my neck out against an England legend like that.
I agree with him.
I mean, the end justifies the means.
The
end justifies the means. That's what the president said at the beginning of the year when he appointed 110 ministers. He said that we should judge them by their performance, not by the number of appointments.